Hello, it is I, the Hobbit House Stitcher. Now, in today's episode, we have something of a rather dark day out. It's going to bite stuff at any point. And for those that don't know what the bite stuff is, meaning the snow. It's awful. We finally got rid of all that white stuff we had before. Now we're getting some more. How delightful. Anyway, so on with the show. This is floss tube number 37, I think. Oh, 37. Now, in another few episodes, when we get to 40, I may well have a very nice giveaway. So watch out for that. Now, next, if you'd like to subscribe, please do. And tinkle little bell so you get the notifications of any new videos. And please like the videos if you do. All the thumbs up and subscriptions and are most welcome. Keeps the page going, you know. Anyway, these videos are mostly about cross stitching and with some other crafty endeavours in between. So next. So that's all that job done. Now the next bit is, I thought you might like to see this very old magazine that I do have. It's Needlework, it's called. It is from May 1993. And this magazine costs £2. A magazine for £2 these days. Now this is the stitching part of it. This is what I wanted to show you. These are for, I think these might be for just their horseshoes, if you can see the picture. For weddings and such. They're so nice, aren't they? And then the next one is this is the next bit. These are all got like cherries and so on and so forth in them. There you go. And then there's the other one that's a bit more of a close-up. And then, this is quite interesting. Here's another one. This is needlepoint, but obviously can be used. You can stitch with it as well. It doesn't have to be needlepoint. There you go. In there. And the next one is, I thought you might like to see. Now this here is called, when I can find the thing, find the first page. This is called, now what is it called? Does it have a name of what it's called? This is from Southwest China. Now if you can see, it looks like let me see, Southwest China? What's it called? The Mayo of Southwest China. Now I think it might be an embroidery thing, but you can just about see it there. Yeah. It's nice, isn't it? And then there's a bit more of a picture of what they do with it. Yeah, so that's that magazine. I think you might like to see that. And these are, not that this is of any great interest, but just sort of for pure what's his name's sake. These are some of the adverts that were in the magazine, all in black and white. So there you go. So there's that one. Now, I have recently been doing, moving on to, now where else have I got now? Oh yes, let's move on to some books now. This is a recent book I've got, and as you can see, I've also tabbed a few pages. These are just called Sweet Stitches from the Heart. Now I can't pronounce her name. What can I pronounce her name? Let's see. Anne Sawyer Fornell, Agnes Delage Calvé, and Isabelle Leloup. Perhaps it's in, I think they're French ladies, and This book was made put out rather in 2011, so it's not that much of an old book, but this is some of the patterns that I thought might be really nice. Hang on. Hold on. Not just giving you stitching techniques. We don't need stitching techniques. This is some of the patterns that are in it. You can see that. So they're quite nice. And then, I don't know if having the light on is going to make a difference, but let's just try and see if we can stick a little bit of light on the subject. It's not even supposed to be dark yet. It's just the kind of the day we've got. I wonder if that'll make it any better. That'll make it any better. Can you see them better now? Is that better? Yeah, that's slightly better. Look at that. That's better. Now, and then it gives you, this book has got embroidery in it as well. So it's not just the stitching, it's got the embroidery in it too. Now, let's see what else I was going with this. That's the pattern. We don't need the pattern. Now, let's see. Where's the next bit? Can't show you the pattern. Gosh, no, this one's quite nice. Tablecloth. And then this is one of the ones that I particularly liked. If I can find a thing that's not got a pattern on it, this would be cool. Let's have a look and see. Come on, where is it? It was like a red work kind of thing. Now, where is the picture? Hold on. Hold on. That's the. Oh, that's not it. That's the thing there. Where's the instructions? 98. Oh, here we go. Here it is. This is the one I thought I might do. This red work fairies. They're really nice. Those might be really cool. So that's that book. There's a load more in it than that. This was one of the ones that I particularly liked. I thought this was funny. But I don't know whether I can show you a picture. Is there a picture? Hold on. Project. Page 120. 120. Now, it doesn't actually show you the one that we're after. But that's it's travelling teddy bears, if you can see that one there. And there's one with a little teddy bear wearing a kilt. So that's quite funny. So that's I can't actually show you a picture of that because the only picture of that is the pattern. So however. Now the next bit I thought would be cool to show is some of the completed buttons I have been making. Now these are the ones that are on actual buttons. So if I can show the ones that I've got here, they're all hearts. These ones, a heart there. And this is on a variegated thread. I don't know if it's going to show up, is it? Let's see. There you go. Is that better? There you go. I've done that in a variegated thread. Oops, crumbs. Did I do that in a variegated thread? I think I did. Either that or I did it in 2 colours. There you go. And there's another one. Oh no, I did it in 2 colours. Yeah. 2 shades of pink. You can see it right there. You see it? Let me see it. I can make this a bit brighter. You can see it there. There you go. Now, this is the other one. This is a heart in just plain red on a sparkly fabric. You can see it there. Now, and then this is another one. This is totally sparkly as this one. And over there you can see a very small little pink heart. There you go. Now, these are the other ones I've been making. I don't know whether I showed this the last time, but this is a honey pot. Right, see there's honey on it. And this, some cherries. And this is a flower, a rose. And then, what else have we got? This is called dandelion fluff. I never knew that's what it was called, but it's called dandelion fluff. That little fluffy bits that come from the clock of the dandelion when it's all that white fluffy. Yeah, dandelion fluff apparently. How good is that? Oh, let's give it a move. There we go. Now, this I made, and it's a stamp. You can see the corners of the stamp right there. There you go. And then this, I don't know whether I showed this last time, but this is a dolphin. Purple one, by the way, but a dolphin also. Then this is a macaron. Oops. Oh, hold on. Coming apart. There we go. There we go. Oh, hold on. Oh dear. Let's just get that off in a moment. Let's just see if we can put this back on properly. There we go. There you go. Now, there you go. A macaron. Smiley face. And then these are sausage dogs. Now these are actually on the buttons, but oh, upside down. There you go. I don't know if we put it like that. Whoops. Let's turn it around so that we've got, there's the back and the front of the dog, sausage dog, or dachshund. Now, and then, what else have we got? Oh yes, now these are ones I did for Easter. Now I don't know whether I showed these the last time. And I've got a bunny with a little flower. Then I've got these ones. Now these all match together, go together. So we've got the where's the other bit? Here we go. Here we go. There we go. There's the one here of a fork, and then there's one of a spade and flowers, a garden bucket, and the seeds. So we're all set for spring in that one. Now, and then this is a little nest with little eggs in, and then we've got an Easter egg. Oh, and not forgetting a little garden worm. So those are my spring ones. I will make some more of them, but just I'm getting on with a few other bits and pieces at the moment. So that's that in there. So, and then, oh, hold on one moment. That's better. Now then the next bit I want to do is oh yes, I've recently got some fabric. Now this fabric I got from Patchwork Rabbit. Patchwork Rabbit. Now it's a 32 count Murano Splash Lugana in powder pink. Can you see the I don't know, oh hang on, have I got it in the right way? No, I haven't. Here we go. See if you can see the dots in it. Oh, hang on, let's move this across a bit. See if we get a little bit more. You see there it is. You see the little splashes on? And this is in powder pink. So that was a fat 16th? Yeah, fat 16th, I think I've got that right. So that's that there. So I got that recently. I'm going to have a bash at doing some things like that. Now, I've recently gotten some little bags. I'll not take them out of the packet because they're really crinkly, but you can see these little bags with little flowers on that I'm going to fill with some things. Now these are just plain ones. The small one's there, that one's there, and that one's there. Got 3 of those, and I also got this. Now this, you plug it in, and it is a heat. It seals bags. So I thought that would be excellent because, you know, when we get a bag that won't quite seal, that should do it. Not that I've tried it at the minute, but you know. And also, I did in fact get this other little book. Now, I think I might I don't want to rip out the pages out of it because I don't think that would be very good now, would it? So this is the Flower Fairies of the Summer. There you go. Now this is by Cecily Mary Barker, which was a very prominent artist from over here. She was born in London in 1895. There you go. And she painted our fairies and so on and so forth like that. Now I can let you see one or two. Now let's see what we've got. Now, what would be a good one? Now let's see. This is now, that's not there. Let's see. This is the let's have a look. Oh, this is the rose. And then it's got a little verse with it, which reads, "Best and dearest flowers that grow, perfect both to see and smell. Words can never, never tell half the beauty of a rose. Buds that open to disclose fold and fold of purest white, lovely pink or red that glows, deep sweet scented. What delight to be fairy of the rose." So each of them have got a little picture with the poem beside. Now, is that all? Now I have been working on me stitch along thingies that I've decided to make. Oh, that's a thought. That little honey pot was part of my own stitch along creation. I'm going to be doing a few of those pictures, and I've got a packet. What did I do with them? Oh, yeah, here we are. I've got a packet full of one. This is the one I thought I might try, but I don't know whether I'll do the American flag. Mind you, I suppose I could do the American flag, couldn't it? So this is the one I want. I think I might have showed this before, but this is from Little House Needleworks, and it's called the East Coast. And this is chart number 5 from the series From Sea to, Shining Sea. So there are 5 in the series. You can see them at the bottom. I thought I might do that. I don't know how I'll get on with it, but I thought I might do that. So that's one. Now, This is the other one. I thought, now I think I've got two of these, haven't I? What did I do with the other one? Let's take that out of there a moment. And then we've got, what have we got? Now, what did I do with that? I thought I had another one. Ah, here we go. This is the one we're looking for. Okay, so these ones are from Summer House. Oh, there we go. Summer House Stitch Works. And so this is Fragments of Time 2018 number 5 and Fragments of Time 2022. So that's those ones. I thought I might have a do with one of that there. And then I thought I might try a go at that one. So see how we get on with them. So there we are. Now I can't show you that one, but this was a free pattern. I think I've got that right. From Primrose Cottage Stitches. And it's got love and it's got a tomato. So if you can find that, then that's one of the other ones I'm doing. And this one is Christmas Beetle. Now this was one of the ones from the recent Jingle Ball. There you go. So I thought I might try a bash at these. This one was another free pattern from Lindy Stitches. And it's called Peter's Day Out. So that's that one. And then I've got another one. It's a tiny town. I can't actually show you because I've got the picture. But it's a tiny town and I've got two of them. There's the floral one and the floral tiny town, and the other one is, what's the other one? I don't know what the other one's called. But there's the floral one and an autumn, I think it's an autumn one. So there's that, that's two. And then this is from Darrrkk Traditions. Now this is from Etsy, it's an Etsy page I got this from. And it's right there. You can see it. Oh, let's try this round a bit further around there so we can maybe see the roof a bit better. There you go. Can you see it? Okay. This is terrible, isn't it? Ugh. There you go. So that's that one. Now that I can't show you, but it's from Home Needlework magazine. Now this is a very old magazine. It's a very old magazine from what year? I don't know what year it is, but it's a basket. And so I thought I might try that because that looks really cool. I do like old magazines and such. Now this one here, again I can't show you a picture. This is Topper of the Month. This was the June Topper of the Month of last year. And it's from Erica. What is her name? What is her name? Erica made designs, but what's the name of her page? Oh yes, Confessions of a Homeschooler. There you go. So you can just see the pattern right there. It's cherries. So I thought I might have a do with that. And the next one I've got quite a few. The next one I've got, I don't know whether I can show you this. Let's see. If I can take this out of here and sort of bend it so that you don't see this is another free one. I think, oh hang on, let's look at that one. Another free one from Primrose Cottage. And then what's it called? Love. Can you see it right there? Everybody's bound to have saw this one by now. Yeah. So it's called Love. So that's again, it's using one colour So it's Primrose Cottage Stitches, and it's using one colour called Ripe Melon, apparently, or the equivalent thereof. And then I've got, now this might be a little bit, you know, adventurous, but I have got, doing all these, you know, this is the soda stitch. Now this was the Vegetable Girls, right? So I can't actually show you the picture because I haven't actually got a front cover of it. So it's called Vegetable Girls, and it's from sodastitch.com. So if you want that, you can find it, all the details on that one. And this one was another free one, and this is called Miss B, and this is the Little Stitcher. Now she's on Etsy. She's also got a blog which is called thelittlestitcher.blogspot.com, and this is the little bee. It's called Miss B. So that's that there. I thought I might try one or two other ones, but I shan't reveal those at the moment, just in case I don't do them. So so those are my own version of a stitch along that I thought I might do, stitch along-ish sort of thing. So I thought I might try a go at that, and excuse me while I put these back in. And then I thought I might try that so that, you know, I can do some of these patterns that I've got, so that I can vary things up a bit as well. So there's that. Put that down there. And then, what else have we got? Oh yes, I don't know whether I showed this before, but this is, now I thought I might use this for doing some of my back-ends for my buttons and so on. This is called One More Time Ballroom Favourites. Now this looks as if it's very either 60s or 70s, the ladies and gents on the front. Now what have I got here? Is it, what year is it that this book was made? Now this is a music book, by the way, before I forget. Now what I'm going to use it for is, I might photocopy them. This was, no, it was first published in 1990. Oh, I thought it looked older than that, but that's 1990, maybe an older picture. And there's loads of music in it, from the quick step to waltzes and rumbas and cha-chas and all sorts of things. And so there's some of the songs, as I do, as you, well, everybody can recognise them, I suppose. But I thought I might use, let's do a quick this is wait a minute, hold on, let me see if we can get something that's going to be of some use. Here we go, look, it just gives you the music on it like that, and so you can see what it was. So I thought I might do the photocopy them and use them as back ends for some of my buttons when, you know, sending them off and so on. Now what else was I going to show? Oh yes, this is the other bit I was going to show. Oh, here we go. Now this is what I've been making recently. Now obviously that's going to be going in the back there, so let's just tuck that in. Now what I've done is I've covered and taken out the spiral of these notebooks. Just hold on to that. This on the spirals of these notebooks. Oh, wait. Here we go, the spirals of these notebooks. And so I covered them with papers and set them with, going to put them with some of my buttons on. And I thought those might be nice. I've got a load of these covered, these spiral notebooks that I thought I might use. So I thought that might be nice. And I do believe after 29 minutes, excellent. Oh, also, not forgetting, I have got here, just stay there, books, don't be falling, a new magazine. This is the World of Cross Stitching, and it's this It's issue number 369 rather, for March 2026. Now, some of these are quite nice pictures in here. We've got alphabets with food attached, and then this is the ones that I thought that was really nice. Hold on. These ones are from what's her name again? Molly. Hold on. Here we go. Now, Molly Johnson. There she goes. This is the ones with the smiley faces and so on for parties and birthdays and so on. So there's all of that. So that's a new magazine. So you're gonna have a go at that one. That's that one there. And I have been doing some of my stitch along things, but me frosted pumpkin and the other one. I don't know if I've got anything. Can I show you that one? I don't know that I can. Let's see. I don't know if I've done anything on it since I last showed it. But let's see. Let's see. Go into the wallet for it. There. Let's have a look. Oh, I think I might have done a little bit more. This is, we're coming down into the globe now. There you go. Right there. Coming down into the globe. Now this fabric, as I've said numerous times before, is from Kitty Bloom. And Kitty Bloom is on Etsy, and this fabric is called Starry Blue Lapis, and it's a 14 count. So I thought I might do that one on there. Now I've got some other bits as I can finish the other ones with. Do the other ones on, I should say. And so there's that one. Now, what's the other one I've got? Oh look, this is the ones I got that that I'm going to be doing next. These are the bee sweet ornaments from the Fat Quarter Shop, carrying on with the bee theme on there. So I thought that might be the next part of my made up stitch along. And let's see, let's slot that in there. There we go. Now, let's put that back in there before we forget about it. And then I thought, let's see now, if I've been doing anything other. Let's just see. So there's that one there. I thought I'll carry on with it. Let's just see. I'll do this again. Now, let's put that up there. Okay, now the what I'm fiddling around with is this bag. Well, it's not actually, well, it is a bag. Well, I made it a bag. But this is what, as you've noted, I may not have said this before, but my dad is a very keen crocheter and has been for many, many years. And he's been crocheting for a very long time. And he's made my school cardigans when I was at primary school. And he's also made my sisters as well. So we've been given loads of cardigans and things like that. But this is a bag that he made for me. And I put a little bit of ribbon on it. And I can keep a little project bag. And I can keep my bits and pieces in there. And so I thought that I might show you that. But yes, so that's part of his endeavours. He's made all sorts of things over the years. So, but I'm not a crocheter. I did try once and failed miserably. And I don't know whether I showed this one before, but this fabric that this is made with came all the way from New Delhi, India, effectively. And I had it for a long time. There's this one. I've got another fabric with a different colour, and it's huge. And I got this. A lady very kindly made the project bags for me because I don't sew or anything like that. So so she made the project bags for me, and out of the sari fabric, I should also add. So it's really nice. Fabric, nice and quite nice and soft, like a cotton fabric almost. And there's the bag. See the bag. And so I've got, so it's quite a large bag. So what I had of it made quite a large bag, and I think there was some left over, if I've got that right. Which in fact I think that the lady used for something even for herself. So there was quite a bit of it left, so that she could use that too. Well, with that in mind, and all of that, and all of that, and all of that, I dare say that it's about time that I was off. That is one very grey day. If I put that light out, you're not going to see me. Okay, well, there we are. Oh, no, I wasn't. Oh, I've taken them apart now. Oh, well, never mind. Doesn't matter. Anyway, so I should be off now. Now, if you would like to ask any questions at all, please put them down at the bottom of in the comments. And also, if you can think of anything that you might like, because thus far my giveaway has somewhat flopped. I have had no interest in it whatsoever. So, if you could be so nice and be so kind as to tell me what you might like personally for a giveaway, and in patterns, or is it thread, or what is it that you might think you might like, or is it in fact some of my pre-made buttons? So whichever you might like, put it down in the comments below, and I shall answer you and any other questions you might have. And in the meantime, I should be off because it would be late for my dinner. And that's not good. However, it's a nice cup of tea, I think. So bye for now. Keep stitching.